Hey, what's up, everybody? I forgot to change the name of the chat of the stream. Let me see if I can do that. I
Who
can.
are we right
Awesome.
now?
Oh, are we?
I just had the wrong date. Okay, there
Oh,
we go. Everything's fine now. Welcome to the present. We were in the
Hey,
past. We're in the present now, but technically we're probably in the past for you, and you're in the future. Anyway, we're the Wild
today's a
Misfits.
gift.
Today is a gift. We are the Wild Misfits. We're going to just jump right into things because we're short on time. I'm Helix. I'm going to be your Dungeon Master today. We're going to do introductions. We're going to start with Mitch in his new location.
Hello, I'm Mitch. I play Chad the Barbarian. Yeah, and then I will be passing it off to Justin.
I am Chuck. I play a Goblin Life Cleric. Jamie, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Jamie. I am playing a changeling druid by the name of Seven. Yeah, here you go.
my name is Ia. I'm playing Stevie, who is a rock gnome sorcerer. Jade.
Hi, I play Jade. I play Lorelai Winters, a bard, warlock, changeling. And Justin.
I also play Chuck again. He's
Sorry, I'm not. I'm
devilishly
sorry.
handsome. No. I'll do this again. Devilishly handsome, and twice as pretty apparently. And Garrett. What all NPCs are you playing today?
Oh well, today I will be playing the Oracle of the Allfather, Harshnag, Iragon, maybe some baddies, we'll see. But the last that we left off, as I get the music started, a bit of a quick recap. Just reading some notes. Sorry. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright, so the last that we had left off. The party had entered into the Eye of the Allfather, a temple to Anam, the god of all giants. A place where one can go to ask questions. After solving a bit of a complicated puzzle in the initial temple itself, fighting some frozen frost spiders, the party eventually made their way to the Oracle itself, where they met a friendly cloud giant ghost named Iragon, who told the tale that he and his father approached here to ask the Oracle questions. And when the party went to move his body, they found a knife in his back. Harshnag has been very reverent of this place, and the instructions have been made clear. You enter into the mithril circle here in the center of the chamber, and you can ask up to 6 questions per day. You have an hour in this chamber until you are magically teleported back into the temple. As you guys have been discussing out of game a little bit, you have gathered together. Harshnag and Iragon are there watching you. Iragon just kind of floating there, his body kind of drug off to the side. Well, friends, do you have any further questions for myself or Harshnag?
Did we already ask last game if Aragon knew who killed him?
Oh, my father.
Your
His
father.
father?
Yeah, give me a second, I have to pull that up. We came here together, as many giants have before us. There's a time of great tumult, and we wanted to seek Anam's wisdom. I was told to step out from beneath my father's dark shadow. I would never become who I was meant to be following him. He was outright told that he would never impress the gods. Over, overcome with despair and sorrow, I assume, and envy, rather, he attacked me. It was a brief fight. He just kind of tugs at his shoulder a little bit. But I know not where he is now.
I tap Seven on his shoulder and go, "Boy, I thought your dad sucked."
Yeah. A few wrong moves, and we probably would have been there.
To be fair, his intent was to kill me.
I was gonna say, like I said, we just made a couple of good moves. It would have been.
Harshnag will say he is lucky that I was not there.
I have no doubt, Harshnag, you have been an excellent companion. We appreciate you.
If nobody's making a move, just know I am going to start wandering. So I guess if
Stay
everyone's
outside
talking.
the circle, darling.
Oh, I've already disassociated,
yes,
and I'm in the middle of the
Scouts
circle.
on it. Scouts on it. As Chuck kind of meanders as well, kind of tiptoeing around the circle.
Yeah, Uragon will just kind of be floating by you guys. Remember the rules. Don't ask questions while in the circle.
All right, let's kick this off. Lorelei will step in the circle.
Okay.
How do we stop the giants?
You hear
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
a booming voice like thunder answer you. Does anybody who speaks giant? Does anybody speak giant?
Oh my god.
No, I only have Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarfish, and Orc.
I'll cast tongues so I can listen on it.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's comprehend languages.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
tongues is right. Tongues is right to understand. Comprehend
Yeah.
languages is to read.
Yeah.
This spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. I don't
got
use it
lost.
that often.
I'm done.
Harshnag will translate for those of you that don't. But you hear in a booming voice, "Find a magic conch of the storm giant king Hecaton. Visit Hecaton's court. Root out the evil within." I will post this to the chat.
We're looking for Hecaton's, if I'm getting this right, crotch.
Conch.
Punch.
Yeah,
Like the,
I heard that
like,
too.
no.
Thank you.
There's no R in there.
Can you be standing beside me so that you can just give me the translation, please?
Absolutely. Looking for Hecaton's crotch.
Got it.
Let's keep it to harsh. Without the evil.
Which he keeps in some sort of courtroom.
Yeah, in his court.
That answer is not nice because it makes us want to ask a question that we.
No, that one's pretty straightforward. That gives us a direction to go. We got to go to Hecaton's court.
what is
So-
this evil?
I step out of the circle. Do any of us, Harshnag, do you know where Hecaton's court is?
Harshnag will just shake his head. I do not. But Uragon will kind of perk up. What of the magic conches? Hecaton's court is in a location called Maelstrom. It's a undersea fortress. Nobody knows exactly where it is, except for those from Hecaton's court. But you use these magic conches that he gives to specific people, specific giants, powerful giants, in order to summon them to his court. I've never seen one, but I've heard of them.
Oh, I thought I was going to get to use my water. Well,
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. So we know it's called the Maelstrom, and it's located undersea. So we need a conch to get to the court to accomplish this task.
be
So
somewhere.
should our next question be, where is the conch? Because I would imagine it wouldn't be there if it transports you there.
That seems logical to me.
That's what I mean. These questions are going to eat up our questions.
That's why I'm out of the circle and asking.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Let's put it to a vote. Yeah, you got it, Lorelei.
we do need a destination.
Do you all agree that that's an acceptable question if that's something that we need to find?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that sounds great. That's my vote.
Yeah, if it's going to be one of our major missions, we need to know where to start. So
okay. So
I look
step
at
back in the
Stevie
circle.
like, is that my vote?
well, is it? It's he says.
Oh, yeah, that's my vote.
They need to find the conch of the Storm King. Is there more? There's more than one. Does each leader of the giants have one?
Well, it said a conch. I know.
So,
that
is there?
I know that there are more than one, but I've never, like I said, I've never seen a single one.
Because they're kept way out
So
of
then
sight.
the phrase. So then should we? Okay. She'll step back in the circle. Where are the conches? Plural.
Oh.
In the
Change that.
clutches
Where are?
of giant lords.
The clutches.
Not very helpful.
Well,
Harshnag will say.
who's the most accessible giant lord?
Harshnag will say.
Wait, don't.
We've heard of a few already. The chieftain Gur that has Chuck's tribes members. This Duke Zelto in the bothering the dwarves in that citadel. I believe Felvar. Perhaps it is them.
Okay. Oh fuck! So we have to go fight the actual. Okay. I'm out of the circle. So, all right. So we know where some of the lords are, and potentially where multiple conches are. So that is our starting point. Should we then ask our question about King Hecaton? Because it sounds like he's not at his court.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that he specifically said his conch. So if for some reason finding him would also find us the conch, it could be 2 in 1, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. So step back in. How do we find King Hecaton?
Again, the booming voice answers in giant. Speak to Cerisa, his youngest daughter. She has a clue to her father's whereabouts, and she needs your help.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, I step out. Harshnag, would you have any idea where Cerisa is? Is she perhaps in the court itself?
I would not know. Uragon will kind of step forward a little forward, like he's, like there's like even though Uragon is dead, like there's a very clear power dynamic here where like Harshnag will very quickly step down to Uragon.
Oh yeah, valid.
as Iragon floats up. I am aware. To go by what the Oracle says is the truth. If she has taken over, or if she is in the, most likely she's in the court.
Okay. All right. So that we have our starting point. We need to find one of the giant lords and take one of the conches. We need to go to the court, root out the evil, and perhaps help Sarisa get the clue, find King Hecaton. We have our journey ahead.
Yeah, that's question 4 of 6.
That's 3 questions.
Okay, yeah.
We
right.
only there was only 3 questions that I did in the circle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So if we are all satisfied with those answers, and we think that we've got to like an established path, is there any other questions somebody else would like to ask?
Did you step out of the circle, by the way?
I did. Yeah, I'm out of the circle.
Okay. I again wasn't paying attention to you, and I walked into the middle of the circle without paying attention.
After she told you explicitly to stay out of the circle?
100% zoned out. Could not have. Does it answer questions that are in the head?
No.
Like if you think the question?
She's
No.
speaking out loud.
Okay. Okay. Without knowing it, I'm gonna turn to the crowd and go, "Hey, Lorelei."
Yes, darling. Can you come over here first?
Harshnag will be like, yes, Chad, you should come over here. I believe there's
okay.
more that you can learn.
Well, I was just gonna ask, like, how do I protect everyone?
Oh.
How do I protect everyone?
Oh, I want to open the question. I'm sorry, Helix.
Chad, you have heard the responses before when you were on the outside. But on the inside of this circle, you feel that concussive force almost so much that you kind of like... It's like when you're outside and a lightning bolt strikes way too close from you and you just kind of freeze for a moment like, oh shit, am I dead? No? Cool, let's keep going. You hear a response. Again, you cannot understand this. But Harshnag just kind of looks down and shakes his head as you hear, find the strength of giants.
As I'd like slowly slink out of the circle, and I just turn to them and go, after I'm out of the circle, and go, what did they say? I had no idea what he said.
He said you need to find the strength of giants.
Find the strength of giants.
All right,
look
that's one down.
Find the strength of giants.
Find the strength.
Chuck actually has a question.
Cool.
I want to. He's not in the circle. I just want to know what's Chief Guz's weakness.
What?
What's Chief
He's outside
Guz's
of the
weakness?
Yeah.
To make it easier for when I kick his ass.
Who are you asking?
He's outside of the circle asking Harshnag and our ghost friend.
Yeah.
Iragon will say, I have no knowledge of this creature that you speak of. Harshnag will say, a hill giant chieftain. From what me and my friends have learned, she has been gathering up all the food in the surrounding lands. No doubt in an attempt to make her, to gorge herself and make herself as large as possible. Disgusting. And Iragon will just also be like, they'll both say disgusting at the same time. Like hill giants are very, Iragon will say, I'm sorry. Don't really keep up with the lower giants all that much.
Chuck, I think I have the answer for that.
All right.
Chica's weakness is us.
Gorge
Together.
yourself and make her as big as possible.
I believe it's me. I'm the weakness for them.
Regardless of the trials ahead, I promise you, we will get your tribe back and defeat her. What
Don't we
she's
need to
done is
go seek
unacceptable.
her?
You could ask for the location of her.
Don't we know?
You know the name.
We have a
but you
general
don't-
area.
Yeah, you don't know exactly where it is.
Oh.
For narrative
Well,
purposes.
Okay. Do you want to know that, Chuck?
I'll hold my question. I already have kind of an answer, so I'm good.
All right.
It could be quite useful, Chuck.
I agree. But if I get in that circle, I guarantee you the first thing I'm going to ask is, how do I make my hill giant stew a little better?
Oh, no.
Fabulous. So you'll be out here.
Flick, 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 flick.
I'm not in the circle. Like, stop flicking my ear.
Irrigon,
All right.
You notice your ears are gone.
Irrigon will say, my little friend, I would highly discourage that. It may be painful.
All right. Zevin
You
or
know how to make
Stevie,
hill giant stew better, don't you?
Chuck, I promise you, you are the first endeavoring this recipe. Whatever you make will be the best.
Aw,
I am so excited.
I don't need to ask that question now.
Zevin, Stevie, do either of you have a question you require to ask?
I'm gonna look at Stevie, giving her like the nod that if she wants, she can take it.
Stare. Unsure. I kind of like not yet. Like still thinking. And then you do it, Steven.
With that being said, as soon as she says that, Zevin's gonna nod, and he's going to not consult anybody. He's just going to step forward into the circle, and in a very short sentence, he is going to say, "Where is my mother?"
Ooh.
Boom, boom, boom. The thunderous response echoes. Chuck, you translate this with your tongues. Not Hekaton. Harshnag translates for the rest of you, and you hear, in the clutches of Countess Shanshuri.
Oh,
And you hear,
I saw
son of a
that.
bitch.
give me 1 second.
Shanshuri.
I'm just translating. Don't hate the messenger. Jesus.
That's one of the giant hordes. Oh my god. Is that the cloud one?
As that is said, Irrigon will say, the Countess. She's well known amongst my people. She's a cloud giant. Very much a proponent of our people. She has always been looking for ways to try to surpass Hekaton and the other storm giants. It has been done in the past, but not for several centuries.
Oh.
We may have to go kick her ass.
So what you're saying?
Sounds like
I'm
we
going
have-
to step out of the circle before my blabbering mouth.
Yeah.
There's number 5.
That's the fifth question. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at them and I'll be like, so there's a high chance that this one is public enemy number 1.
But that also means that she might be the greatest threat.
What?
That
Greatest.
also means she might be the greatest threat.
Irrigon will confirm she will be more powerful than any of the other giant lords on an individual basis. She may be the more difficult one to find as well. Most cloud giants have flying castles. She has a flying fortress.
I'm going to look at Harstag and be like, what would a giant such as Countess Sansor need of a dragon?
My people are not specifically just my people, but all giants are not particularly fond of dragons. Irrigon will say, if your mother is still alive, it is for some reason. Is your mother metallic? Chromatic?
She is metallic at heart.
Well,
Right? That's what we went with?
Yeah.
We went with metallic, right?
yeah, she's a steel dragon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. But judging by the answer and the clutches, it doesn't seem like it's
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like she's there by choice. Though, if she's still alive, then she's at least useful to Shinsuri, or Shinsuri thinks that she's useful.
Right. So we have 2 giants to face for a rescue mission and conch retrieval.
I'm going to look at Stevie.
And I'm still like apprehensive. Like want to ask, but I'm so scared, but I don't want to ask, and it's like, so I kind of frozen.
Cheesy, might I suggest something? We could come back again tomorrow. If that's what you wish. There are location questions we can also ask. So perhaps we could stay another day.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Then, are you all right if I ask a personal of myself?
Of course.
Yeah.
And Lorelai looks to every individual person to make sure you guys are okay with it.
If we're coming back tomorrow, I could wait.
What was your second, darling?
Promise not to
the
hurt me?
location of Gus. Huh?
You promise not to hurt me?
As long as you're not in the circle, I would love to hear it.
Okay, I'm really curious about the Hill Giants too. No, it's actually about Chief Kerr.
Like the location?
Yes.
I believe we should ask the location questions tomorrow, in case that changes, so we can start fresh with the location and a direction.
So there's one question left. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. There's
one question left
major
for today,
question.
but Lorelai Lorelai just asked all of you if you're okay if she takes the last question for today.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, you froze there for a second.
Let's do that. Yeah. How much time?
Because you weren't. I was going to do a douchey joke question again.
I have half an hour. Just under half an hour. No, sorry, just over half an hour.
Yeah. So let's tackle player wise. Let's tackle your personal, and then we can deal with location stuff if you have to leave, right? So.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna step in the circle, and ask, specifically phrasing, what is the truth of my lineage?
Oh, Zevin piping up.
I cast Thaumaturgy before anything else happens. It's going to say, you're a gnome.
Zevin
Anybody
laughs
else
into
hear
a
that?
giant snake
Yeah.
and swallows him.
You
Did you
receive.
say you powered spelled him?
No, I was gonna say I wild shape into the giant snake again and then swallow him so that he's quiet.
uh, you receive a response again. Harshnag having to translate. Um, your birth was an attempt to unlock an ancient power. An attempt which is believed to have failed.
Well, that's okay. I'm a mistake too.
I don't know if it was a mistake if it was intentional.
Well, she steps back out of the circle. She's like, guess that is an answer, and does help guide me a bit, but I know my father's not my father, but is my mother my mother?
What? Oh, I see what you're
Are
saying.
my siblings with my mother actually my siblings, or just the children I was raised with? That's many more questions, I see.
Iragon will say, what did it mean by believed to have been failed?
Well, it's also the question of what is the ancient power?
Well, I was gonna say the believed to be failed. If it was successful, I think the village would be a lot more keen on bringing you in, rather than letting father just deal with you himself. So that's why I think what he means by that. Whether or not it was actually a failure is up for debate, which is what I'm getting out of that. But that doesn't speak
Oh,
to
I
what
see.
lineage or what lineage your mother was that would unlock such a power. So, to be honest with you, it probably creates a larger question,
Well,
right?
there are immediately three questions that I can think of, but that's definitely not the priority. It's just a want, not a need. I am who I am, regardless of my parents.
And you are definitely a misfit.
I am definitely a misfit.
Into a larger power.
Harshnag will look back at the runes as they're waning and getting close to going out, and he will look to Iragon. We will return tomorrow. I will be here.
Okay. So that is day one. Let's go day. I'm writing everything down. Day
Oh,
2.
me too.
Let's
Okay.
what questions do we need to ask location wise?
We need the location of Countess Sensory's fortress. We need the location of Chief Ga. Um, we already know Hecaton's daughter is probably in the court. And the Countess and the Chieftain will likely have a conch. If not, then we know that the Duke Salto is in the Citadel, so that's a third location. So I think we only have the two.
Well, maybe we should narrow. Maybe we potentially, as I say, if we narrow it down to the ones that we specifically want to target as a goal. So Chiefka
Yeah.
is for sure. Hecaton's
Yeah,
daughter
Chiefka.
for sure, but we also kind of have an inkling of where she is, anyways. Do we want to confirm, or do we just want to believe the information that she's in the court, right, in the underground court or underwater court?
Additionally, Harshnag will say, even if we know the locations of some of these layers, we don't know exactly where the conches may be hidden.
Mm-hmm. So do we want to at least? So do we want? What conch do we want to lean on? And do we know how they work? Just what I mean by that is like, to use them, do we have to have a giant? Kind of like similar to this area where we needed an ice giant to use with the ice weapon. Do we need a giant of that type to use it?
From the way that
We could always ask which one's the easiest to locate and get our hands on.
from the way
I
that
think-
Aragon described it, I believe any of us could be, anyone could be able to use them.
Okay. So we don't need to ask that. So we just have. Okay.
Are we all around a campfire right now?
Well, we're back.
Yeah,
in
we're
that-
all-
Yeah.
Are we at the bedrooms?
You can be if you wish, yeah. Yeah, all around it.
Well, because-
just one of the bedrooms.
I'm gonna guess nobody wants to stay in the room where we got acid burned and full of lightning.
That's true. That makes sense.
So back into like the one with all the tables.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Questions.
No, yeah.
So-
where we found the spiders.
So we have 2, potentially 3 questions for locations. So Count Censor, Chief Ga, and then potentially Hecton's daughter if we have an extra question and we want to make sure.
Yeah.
And then potentially conch questions.
We also have Stevie's question.
What? Oh, Stevie
Stevie's
question. Yeah.
question.
Stevie question.
I also have another question, but I can wait.
Yeah.
Chad question. Question mark.
But I will do it like another accidentally zoned out, wandered in
One,
type of
two.
question.
Conch questions.
I feel like day 2, we'd have Harshnake hold you out of the circle.
We'll make a mistake again.
Harshnite does not like
Okay.
that idea.
So number.
What's that? Holding me? No.
Well, he doesn't
number.
Buddy.
Yeah,
Two.
if you like, he isn't like restraining, like using his size against smaller creatures unless they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good question though. For the conches, right? Do we want that to be a question, or do we want to trust in our ability to investigate when we get to one of these spots, or do we want to make sure, kind of thing? It's like there's a good chance that where is it? The Cerisa?
Sarisa.
Is that what it's?
Sarisa.
Sarisa?
Yeah.
If she has an inkling of her father's location,
Sanshuri is her name. Sanshuri.
Sanshuri.
Yep.
I'm talking about the Hecaton's daughter.
Oh, sorry, that is Sarisa. Yep.
Sarisa, okay. If Sarisa has an inclination of her father's whereabouts, she probably has an inclination of where that conch is, right?
The conches are used to get to the court. She wouldn't. If she's in the court, she won't have a conch.
Agreed, but she is of the lineage that would know where it would be, right? Question mark? No?
We did
We
not,
need a conch to get to her.
Oh,
we did not ask where Hecaton is either. Not,
All right,
that's
we
an-
can ask
that's
that.
not that I.
but shit.
I'm just pointing that fact out. We do not know where Hecaton is. We know that he is missing, but we do not know where he is. If the Oracle has this
But-
information, perhaps it can answer. If it does not have
But I
this
would imagine-
information-
I would imagine that would have been an easier response when we asked, "How do we find him?" Because if the Oracle knew where he was, wouldn't that just point us in that direction?
That is a good point, yes.
Okay, so let's say question number 4 then would be where is Hecaton, like specifically?
No, not where is Hecaton, because we already asked, "How do we find Hecaton?" If the Oracle knows where it was, that would have been a simpler answer.
Where his conch is. Okay. Where?
Where's conscious? Okay, so that's question. Oh yeah, so we got where is the flying fortress? Where is Chieftain Ga? Where is King Hecaton's conch? And then Stevie's question is the 4 so
Four.
far.
Yeah.
Then
Do you
I'll-
want to ask the question about the dragons?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just curious, just because like they have been a gigantic question mark, right? And the whole concept of this thing was over movement of the dragons and giants wanting to be, not left behind by them or in competition with them.
Well, we got a bunch of answers from the wizard chick from Golden Fields, the blue dragon the blue dragon Olanthar said that we were drawing too much attention. Clearly, didn't really want to be involved. There was the red dragon that we were told not to fuck with at all.
Rather than questions about the dragons themselves specifically, but movements from the movements from the dragons specifically to do with the ornament, right?
Okay.
Are they going to get in our way?
Oh, I see. What moves are they making in response to the ordering?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Moves are the dragons.
Okay,
because
that's fine.
If it responds to the ornament. Because if you think about it, if they were making moves, now would be the time, right? Because their greatest rival is in disarray. Like, be completely caught off guard by something big. Because they probably want to keep it this way, right? They probably want, in my opinion, if I were the rival, they would want to keep the ordering broken.
Well, that's 5. That's good.
Okay, and then Chuck and Chad, you both said you had another question?
Oh, Chad, it's all you.
Oh, I have a question, but I want to. I'll keep it for if there's an extra question just around.
No, I'm going to use divination. I'm going to get my answer from my god.
Okay.
Also,
Hey,
I'm going to use divination today because I can use it today.
Before we go to sleep, I'm gonna do a hand thing to Stevie.
Cloud Fortress.
Hey, Stevie. Who is this King Hickama everyone keeps talking about?
I'm gonna be honest. My memory's all shot from dying.
Okay, yeah.
From being fried.
Yeah.
So I also have no idea who King Hickama is.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And why are we looking for his crotch?
Yeah, why are all these giants holding their crotches?
I guess it's important culturally.
Okay, so do we hold our crotch when we see a giant? Is that how we be polite?
Salute.
I think this is a Harshnag question.
Harsh, get in this. Harsh, get in this. Harsh, get down here. Harsh,
Giants in the crotch.
He was like nice and comfy, resting against like on one of the beds. He like looks at you guys all. He gets up. He squats down very uncomfortably.
I feel like he puts his hands out and like absolutely domes over top of us.
He just like rests his elbows on either side of you guys, and it's just like holding his hands out, and like they tower above all of you.
Yeah, just real quick, do we have to hold our crotches when we're meeting new giants? I didn't know. We didn't mean to offend you. And who is King Hickama?
You had me get down here to ask you that.
Well, we don't want to look stupid in front of Lorelei.
Oh my god.
Harshnag like looks over at Lorelei.
Her head's already in her hands.
Now, I need you to answer this, but I need you to be quiet about it.
He looks back at you guys. I don't think that you have to worry about that.
Excellent. Okay, you know what? You're right. Thank you. You helped us out tremendously.
That was perfect.
Goes back down and sits like on the ground with his knees up. King Hecaton is the king of the storm giants. All giants would answer to him.
Okay.
His absence has made the restoration of the ordning rather difficult, I assume.
Chad will process that, and then he's like,
All right. Who wants to go work out? I got to get dry in strength. And then that's how he's going to end his night.
You also
We still
don't.
have a.
You also don't need to grab your crotches.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, I
guys,
can let
don't
go.
grab
Oh,
the crotches.
thank you.
Don't,
Oh, thank
no,
you.
don't grab the
That's-
crotches. Let it go.
He,
I apologize. You have to answer that.
he shakes his head as he crawls back into the bed.
We still have one more question open, right?
I
We
would
do still have one more question.
Chad.
I can fill that. Don't worry.
Giant strength, because I can ask my god about mine.
Okay. Well, I know that I have to go find giant strength, so in my mind, I'm going to, before bed, I'm going to go get my swole on and start doing push-ups, because right now that's how I imagine finding giant strength is.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I will be asking another question if we need it. But we can put down where to find giant strength for if we want to, but I have another personal question I will ask randomly if it's an open-ended question.
Yeah. Well, how are we for personal questions? Does anybody else want another?
No, I can use divination if we're kind of tight. If we're trying to get out of here.
I might
Devin,
have
do
one.
you want another? Oh, you have another one? Okay.
I might. Let's see. It depends on the.
All right.
Not
so
the like. I don't need it, but like, yeah.
Yeah. Personal questions.
Yeah, because like, if able, I kind of want to ask about this ancient power.
Okay.
Or like personal question. So it looks like we're potentially in for a third day, but I don't think we'd go past that, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna stay for a third day, unless everybody wants to.
Well, because like if Chad has potentially one, Stevie has potentially two, you have potentially one. That's already 2 questions into the next day.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to just stay for the third day, then just seal it all off and be done with it, right?
Okay, so
And then we
cap
can
it at 3 days.
3 days
Okay, so
cap.
day 2 is personal question day.
Sure.
Day 3 is
Or-
personal
or-
question day.
No.
Okay,
Day
so-
2 would be personal question. Day 3 would be location, so we go somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're into
All right,
day
let's
2.
go to bed.
We're to bed. We're awake. We do the touchy. Now we're back in the room.
Touchy.
Touchy, touchy. What are you?
Go
Yeah, well,
on.
Varshnavik has to touch the weapon to the rune again.
Oh. Touchy.
She's right.
Yeah.
Chuck is disappointed.
We're back in the room. Stevie, darling, why don't you stop
We were
talking?
told not to touch grudges.
Oh, am I first up? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, not. Okay. So, Stevie didn't sleep much last night because she was nervous. She's like, okay, right. So I step in to the circle and I ask, "What's my real name?"
Oh,
You hear the thunder rolling as you hear in Giant responding. Your name is Nirma, heiress of the Water Davian Swiftfoots.
What?
Your fucking royalty?
I step out of the circle. Are the cats there?
Oh, my cats will be on you the whole time if you need them.
They
In fact, they flew from my shoulders onto you immediately.
They ran away, like they left you for the circle because they didn't, the thunder. No way, they're not gonna fucking stand for that. But they'll come back after the thunder has gone away.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
do any of us use our real names?
My name's Chad.
No. My name was given to me by other goblins that fucking hated goblins. So, no.
I used to
Oh
do
my god.
I too also use my real name.
Very cool, Stevie. Very cool.
It's been a year in the
That's
making.
wild.
Dude, this is so many questions.
Well,
I told you guys to hold on to your butts with this one.
yeah.
That's wild.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, who's next?
Can I-
Number one.
all right, can I give my personal question?
Yeah, go.
Okay. I walk into the thing, and Chad had full intentions to ask, "How do I kick Seven's dad's ass?" But he fully walked in there, and he just out loud goes,
Where do I come from?
Fuck you.
That's not nice.
This was my one big question I really did want.
We'd be hashing out the backstories today, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do it. we giving Helix homework. Sorry.
Just when you thought our idiot team couldn't be so cool.
We have derailed the campaign again.
Again.
Have we agreed to just homebrew the daylights out of this from here on?
Yeah, I mean, we're already
We basically homebrewed a lot of it
pretty,
already.
pretty deep in the homebrew territory here. You are. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Okay.
Hey guys, everyone vamp. Everyone.
You are. Okay. You are a child of misfortune. One who bounds the plains with reckless abandon. You come from many places, but the Feywild is your home.
Huh?
Yeah. I will take that how. Okay. I make sure I walk out of the circle. I'm like,
How many? I'm so full of places.
I'd look at Harshnag. I was like, what is that?
What does that mean?
Well, we've said multiple times that you were raised by fairies.
Yeah.
You are not a fairy.
I was just saying, you're about to break his brain.
I'm what?
Now someone tell him he's not a
Harshnag
rogue.
like panics for a second and like looks at the rest of you like you haven't talked with him about this yet?
I just thought I was bigger than the rest of them.
So is this where we just break him apart and we tell him what he is and that he's adopted and
Now, Harshnag will see behind Chad, Lorelai shaking her head, eyes wide, like, don't fucking dare right now.
What does he mean I'm not a fairy?
Maybe you were originally from here, Chad, and then wound up with your family in the Feywild, and then arrived back here. Though I know how I assume you didn't either.
Well, okay.
and then Chad will just leave the room.
Okay.
He will leave
gonna
and go. Yeah, he'll leave and just go to his cats.
I'm gonna give a look to Stevie. I think he needs you.
Yeah, I follow him out.
Harshnag will say, I will join. I think you are all safe in here. I prefer to stay with them.
Okay, that's 2. Lorelai, your turn.
I was gonna talk. Yeah, Lorelai's gonna talk to Zevin because also as a player, I have 10 minutes left.
Yep.
So outside of the circle, still talk to Zevin. Do you think it's more important to know what the ancient power is, or how to unlock it?
Well, the thing is that you asked the question. I'm gonna be blunt. You asked the question about your lineage, and like why you were, in a sense, created. But that doesn't really give you any inclination of who your mother really was. Clearly, she comes from a strong line, so maybe that question could be a 2-in-1 package. If we can find out the history of who your mother was, we could answer a lot of those questions all in one.
But that's still separate questions, because it's either the who is my mother, or why my mother. But that doesn't tell me who my mother is if we find out the why.
Well,
So,
the thing
like,
is, well, what I mean by that is that we can probably derive a lot of the answers from a specific answer. You know what I mean? So, like, you asked the lineage. You know, it was an attempt to unlock an ancient power that was believed to be unsuccessful. Believed. If you ask what this power is, one, it could, that could also hint to a specific being or race that had this said power. Or if you ask who she was, we could hit both of those questions as well by any history behind what that name has. So, in my opinion, what's more important to you? What this power is exactly, like why she was being targeted, or who she was, so you can find a little more about your lineage, and then maybe we get the answers there.
well, wait a moment, because you knew of father's affair. Did you
Yes.
see mother pregnant with me and give birth to me? Then that would give us the who.
But
like, how long have you been watching? Were you there after conception but before birth?
Remember, I was
were you
there
there
specifically
after
just after birth, right? But I don't.
Okay.
I know that she was being targeted, but I don't know the knowledge of who she was. She looked like a regular villager, for all I knew.
So why was my mother chosen?
That would give, you know what I mean? That might also answer the question of who she might be.
But then would that not just be the same answer, like to unlock this ancient power?
But then maybe specifically question it to her then. Who is she?
I think we should ask what was the ancient power.
Okay, what was?
If we know who, like the literal who my mother was, and if my mother was my mother, then we can derive the lineage by going to Daggerford. They kept countless records. My parents were scholars, but we know not of the ancient power.
Agreed. Okay, so maybe that's accurate. But my thought was that if we, the Allfather, if you ask who she was, he would give you the truth rather than not some potential facade that she had put in place so she could live in peace. We the village is incredibly powerful when it comes to deriving information. They didn't target her specifically because she was a random villager in Daggerford. They probably knew who she was.
Okay, so then we can probably get that from your village then, or at least from one of the brothers.
Well, I don't know about that. They didn't really know about her until I told them. So whatever this secret is deep within the village. And covered up.
It is worth saying, Zevin, that things are probably very different in the village now that your father has been removed.
Imprisoned, or whatever, yeah. Was he removed or imprisoned? Or I guess we don't know that, right? We don't know what the consequences were.
like, I don't know what the exact term, because there would be like a specific term for it within your people. It's not quite exiled, but it's like dishonorably discharged. Like, he could still live there, but now his name is kind of mud.
And he doesn't have much for power or influence on the village's affairs. Yeah.
Besides anything personal, like he wouldn't be like stripped of title and all, and like property and all of that, but he would be,
forcibly retired.
Yeah. Well, like essentially, like and this is not uncommon because they don't want people making noise, right, Zevin? Like, if you're
okay,
this is the easy way to kind of get rid of somebody powerful like your father without rustling the feathers. Yep, exactly.
Because as exactly, head of the military, it's very easy. Like, his influence might run deeper than they. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pause you guys. I'm sorry. I have 5 minutes left.
Yep.
So then she'll step in the circle. She'll ask, "What is the truth? What is the
Ancient power?
Yeah, what is the truth? What is the truth of what? I'm basically trying to ask, like, trying to encompass more than one question by asking about the ancient powers. I'm trying to phrase it in a way that gives me more information.
Yeah.
Well, basically,
Wouldn't it be what is the truth behind my ancient power?
I was gonna say, what bloodline power was it believed that my mother had?
You think it's tied specifically to the bloodline? Because wouldn't the experiment be both bloodlines, though? So asking just about my mother's might not unlock that.
Well, no. So the old days, the village would use this type of method to bring the bloodline powers from other species into the village by breeding them in, and by taking the children.
But wasn't that also a reflection of the bloodlines already encompassed? So wouldn't father's bloodline have something to do with that?
Well, the thing is that the village was originally based. The concept was based on the changeling. The first.
Uragon will say, you can ask about what the intended experiment was. That kind of encompasses.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
She'll step in. What was the intended experiment?
The intended experiment was a mingling of ancient, ancestral changeling bloodline with the bloodline of a, what would be, demigod, a child of Ogum.
What?
Ogum?
Ogma.
So,
yeah. I could read the book.
So your mother was a different line of changeling.
No, she wasn't a changeling. She was a descendant of Ogma, which is why they're bringing. Oh, that's why I could read the fucking book. Why I got my warlock ability.
Child of Ogma. Is Child of Ogma a name for the people who follow, or is she a literal child of Ogma?
It was said.
Yeah,
it was said the child of a demigod. Or the blood of a demigod.
So she was the child of Ogma. She was a demigod, half mortal, half deity.
I mean,
oh my god,
are
you 1/4 immortal?
Besides your mom, like, being like, just like abnormally studious, like really really good at like studying and finding information and stuff. Like, it wasn't supernatural. Like, she never did anything crazy like that. But yeah.
Ogma. With that being said, I'm surprised the village just didn't take her.
So, hold on. Jamie, just pause for a sec. I have 3 minutes left. Mom couldn't read the book. That's why I took it, because they kept trying to decipher it.
Yep.
But I could, so holy shit. Okay, so it's to do with my warlock abilities then.
So maybe the power isn't guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, no, but fuck, we gotta go to goddamn Daggerford. Mother shit! Like, so
This
do you
brings
want to
well,
go
well,
with this?
this also brings up an enormous amount of questions in the village, right? In my opinion, if, for example, if this power was noted, why would the village try to indoctrinate it through the old method? Why would they just not take her?
Oh, this was like 100% your dad. Like the village.
Yeah, exactly. So that means this was a secret that father found out that did not tell the village.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Hmm.
that was an agreement between you and your brothers to help keep it a secret. Because if the village found out, she most likely
Yeah.
would have been just wiped out.
Yeah, but if the
And
village, but if the village had found out why he had done it, and specifically this specific thing, just for lineage sake and the changelings and all that fun stuff, I don't know if I would have assumed that the village would have taken care of her
I mean,
rather than.
your
no,
dad
like
would have.
what it could have,
Your
what it
dad
could have
would have
been
kept it
is
secret.
that he believed. What it could have been is that he believed she was a descendant of Ogma, and then in my birth, with it being believed to be failed, it was proven wrong, and that's why he was trying to kill me off. But
It was a mistake. Yeah. You're right.
yeah,
Right. The believed to be. That's right. Go back to the first question. Believed to be a failure.
but that answers
And
shit for me.
and that answer you
Okay.
just said that you could read and your mother couldn't means it was very likely a success. Ooh.
Yeah, but that's explicitly tied to my warlock abilities. That's how I can read minds and all of that shit. So, but my answer's done. I'm stepping away. I love you guys. I will play with you again next time.
Peace.
Good
Bye,
luck.
guys. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye. Besides that, if you think about it, then Jade's more like a sorcerer than she is a warlock.
You know,
I think that's just a lot of questions about somebody who's just trying to figure out that they're a misfit. You're in this fucking room. You're a goddamn misfit.
All right. Well, that was question number 3. Who's up? We're doing personals, right? So
I've left
Chad,
the
you said
room.
that's right. And Stevie left the room. But Stevie, you said you potentially had a second question.
I do, but I guess it's kind of looking at Chad.
Okay,
Chad.
so
Be like, ooh,
number 3, number
yeah.
2, number 1.
If we do a
Okay.
hard cut to where, so hold on, we just left Chuck and Seven and Lorelai alone in a room while the 3 of us just dipped.
yeah.
Yep.
If you go find Chad, he has gone to the farthest room and climbed up the bed, and he is doing his yoga squat in a corner, trying to be as small as possible.
So I follow, and I'm like, I can't reach.
Harshnag
A little.
will lay down his hand and help you up.
Yeah. And then I don't know, it's like so like what you thinking?
I like your name is Stevie, but it's cool that I know your full name.
Yeah, like again I said everything is all shoddy now, so I just felt like I knew my name wasn't Stevie, but I just couldn't remember what I was born with.
How do I say your name properly?
Nirma.
Nirma.
But I like Stevie.
Nirma.
I'm not Nirma anymore. I'm Stevie.
I like Stevie. Stevie's good.
Yeah.
I hand Sable over to you.
Yeah, Kitty.
I apologize if I distressed you, Chad. I just assumed that you knew.
Well, then who are my parents? And where are they? And what does it mean by I walk many planes?
Who's to say? I cannot speak for the All-Father. I assume that your parents are who raised you, who you view as your parents. But if you're referring to those that gave birth to you, perhaps there are still questions left before you decide to return.
I mean, I've always thought I was just really big.
I know the feeling.
I mean, do you want to ask that question? We still have questions, unless they finish them before we get back.
I think I've had enough excitement for a day.
Okay.
And it's not like I would get answers from my mom and dad if I were to go see them again. That would be impossible. So no, I don't want to know right now. I want to keep my mom and dad's memories. Ellie would know what to do.
Spoken of her many times.
She's so much smarter than me. Also, I gotta ask Zevin, why is there a Zevin where I'm from, too?
Oh. That's a good question.
The Seven is not the first Seven that I have met either. He is the most free-thinking. And what of you, Steve?
Harsh.
You are seemingly a Water Davian heiress. My old home. I cannot hear you. Someone cast silence on Stevie. Oh no!
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
My AirPods. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't even know what that means. Like, it's all kind of fuzzy. I just know I had lots of siblings. I know it was a big part of a big family, but I don't really know much aside from that.
Your memory starts beginning with your travels with these individuals?
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, I remember being very wary, but now I feel very comfortable. Yeah, it's all so PC. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go back?
Do you want to go back?
I just want to see what they're asking.
All right. But can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can we just promise we'll stick together until the end?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Player. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then he'll be like, "Come on!" And I put you on my shoulder, and I'll climb down.
Thanks.
Cutting back to
As I said,
Chuck. Hey, we should really ditch these motherfuckers. I'm kidding.
Like, who's ditching who? Chuck, did you have anything specific? Because we still have 3 more personal questions before we can go into the.
I do, but again, I can ask my deity. So we don't have to stay another day.
When you use divination, most of the time it's very vague answers with, here and there inclinations, symbols, rather than a real answer. This is your chance to ask a question specifically and get that answer.
Now, I know you're not meaning to offend me and my god, but you've just offended me and my god.
I'm specifically poking at gods themselves and how they love to not answer with a straight answer.
You're not wrong. He is probably the most elusive out of all of them.
If that's it, I can waste a question for us. But will give us answers.
Yeah, you're not in the room yet.
I'll
Yeah,
let Zevin,
you're not in.
I'll let Zevin and Chuck get a chance.
All right.
One
well,
question, and then you guys will return.
Are you sure you want me to ask?
Oh my god! When you say it like that, it better be a good one. No more hill giant stew. I will turn into a snake and swallow you.
Okay. I finally get to ask my question about hill giant stew as I walk into the circle, and I ask, giving a wink to Zevin. I turn over and ask, I need a location of a conveniently placed magical item that can aid us in our next fight.
What? Rude. What? Oh, that was nice and all.
He did know in advance, by the way.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the world's biggest asshole. I give him at least 10 minutes.
Roll about D100s and pick one random thing from them.
Minutes.
Wow, yeah, 10 whole minutes.
No.
To be fair, I know Justin. That's plenty of time he gives people.
No. Let's be clear about the context of this information that you gave that to me. This was supposed to be divination, sir. This was not supposed to be asking the Allfather. This changes things significantly.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Magic item.
This is James.
I was going to ask my god. I was convinced to use somebody else's for an answer.
Oh.
Jamie, you monster.
Because apparently all gods are alike.
That was me. I had no context about the conversation behind the schemes, okay?
Okay, I know.
I feel like I've shot myself in the foot asking another god.
You get a ping, Chuck, of a device, a magic item of some kind, and you feel it moving. It's getting closer, but not quickly, and it's a good distance away. And how far away will very much depend on the other questions that you guys ask this day.
That was well done. That was well done.
Well played.
But you get a sense of something approaching.
It's coming towards us.
Slowly, yes. It is far enough away that you are not immediately concerned.
It's hunting us. specific magic item that is coming closer to us, and not immediate danger yet. I like that.
Sephiroth.
So,
What?
that is 2 questions at that point, as Chuck is standing there looking confused. Stevie, Harshnag.
I know, that's Justin standing there looking confused.
Yeah.
Chuck is absolutely dumbfounded by that answer.
Stevie, Harshnag, and Chad will re-enter through the teleportation.
Oh, right. So if we had left without Harshnag, we'd be stuck?
No, it is open for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Thanks. Mm.
You guys will see that there are 2 questions remaining.
Oh.
I'm angry,
No.
and I need to
Oh.
hit something.
Oh.
So I.
Well, I'm always the punching bag to go because I can create hit points. Do it.
No. So by hit something is my Chad needs to find something to hit.
Mm.
So he's going to go into the middle of the circle. Because not only is he a savior, but he's also a angry man sometimes. And he looks directly into Chuck's face and he goes, "Where is Guh?"
Oh, okay, I like that. We answered one of our location
Sure.
ones at the same time.
Sure.
There we go. Where is Chica? Okay.
A booming voice echoes again. First, you must prove yourselves. When human barbarians came to these lands, they fought our kind, stole our relics, buried them in the ground. The humans built altars to Uthgar, their god king. Atop these relics, and surrounded their altars with burial mounds. Go to these mounds, retrieve 1 or more of our lost relics, and bring them here as tribute. Do this, and your paths shall be made clear. There
Okay.
are many paths that you may take. The more relics you deliver, the more paths you will have to choose. Several evil giant lords stand ready to oppose you. You can ruin all of their plans by defeating just one. Which one remains to be seen? And I will post all of that in the chat.
I was like, I stopped writing.
Yeah,
Shit.
Fair enough.
that was a big one.
Alright.
I was like, altars, bring relics back here to show us the path. That was not the straight answer.
As that is being translated, Harshnag will just kind of nod, and then he bends down, and then he starts drawing something in the snow with his finger, and then he stops and looks back, and he sees you guys only have like 20 minutes, and he says, "I know the location of these mounds. I could draw a map for you.
Shoot.
I will do so once we finish our last question."
Does anybody else have a question? Jamie, do you have the last question?
Stevie had one more.
Oh,
and then
sure.
And you used one of our location questions. Well, I'll be able to answer in the next one. So
You very much get the sense that if you ask the location of any of the giant lords, that is the response that you will get.
Oh, really?
Yes, you will have to prove yourself to get the location to any of them.
Ah.
Going back and forth is going to be a pain in the ass.
We didn't ask the conch question yet though. So either way, Stevie, you take this one, and then I'll yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm frozen.
Plus, I have to
Okay.
think.
I run in, and then I'm like, "How did I get here?" just like as quickly as possible. How did I get here?
When you mean here, Stevie,
Oh, okay. How? Ooh.
like this mountainside, this
Climbed up the mountain.
this life, this plane of existence, this.
Okay. How did I end up with the Misfits?
Ah. Okay.
Ooh, deep.
You were sent to recover a heirloom for the Swiftfoot clan.
Okay. I step out of the circle and I like deep thinking face. Like, what could it have been? Like, what am I
Stevie, do you
looking
happen
for?
to have an heirloom of the Swiftfoot clan on you?
I don't think so. Just puzzled. So like sit with it. And I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just check.
Okay.
You guys all
Just seeing if we can knock off some of these side quests like real quick.
Well, I mean, you do have access to teleportation, which
Yeah.
for specific locations. So like that's going to significantly reduce your time. So that's good at least. You guys will return back to the bed chambers. Harshnag will again post up. Keep an eye out on things. And sorry, he will begin drawing a map for you. And I have a map for you.
Yay!
Dog.
Map time.
Number 1.
I love map time.
Map time.
yeah. Is it Blue's Clues? The map, or is it Dora the Explorer?
Dora
What am I
the
thinking?
Explorer.
Dora. No,
I'm the
yeah,
map,
Blue's.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
That is the map.
I'm the map.
And then
Is it-
also, what I'm going to do.
Are you posting it in lore or?
Yeah,
I
where's?
put it on Roll20.
Okay.
Give me
Oh,
1 second.
oh, sorry. I'm looking like way the fuck over here. My bad.
Be able to.
There we go.
Is that gonna work? Yeah, that'll work too. Awesome. I like that.
Great.
And
That's
then
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
also going to do is I will throw you guys on the big map. And we're going to get a new marker.
Cool.
It'll be story progression tokens. Much like the ones we've used before, but these are going to be marking all of the different things. So you guys are currently at the Eye of the Allfather. I'm going to remove that marker. And Harshnag will let you know that there are many different mounds, but the ones that he knows about, there's one at the Great Worm Caverns, which is not very far to the east of where you're currently at. There's another far to the west at Raven Rock. Morgul's Mound, a little bit further to the south of that. There is Shining White by Griffin's Nest and Xanthral's Keep. There is Flint Rock, just northeast of Yartar.
I remember Yartar.
Yeah. There is the Grandfather Tree. Zevin, you know very much about the Grandfather Tree. It is a very sacred and well-guarded place for the village.
Also, Yeah.
However, this news of a relic being buried there is news to you. That is something that you don't know.
Oh! I have it.
Stone stand just east of Everlund. And then 2 more. Far to the north of Hawk's Nest, 1 stone. And a little further north to that, Bale Run as well. So I've marked those all on the map for you. Double check. Bullshit. Right. Flint Rock. Did I get Flint Rock? Yeah, I did. Harshnag will say, I know very little about these places, but I have heard of them. They are well known amongst my people. It is a place that places I tend to avoid. So, I hope that you can understand that I will most likely not be joining you with this portion of your voyage. Plus, he just kind of, again, looks around towards the temple where you guys came from and to the oracle itself. I think I wish to spend some time here.
Also, it'd be nice to have a familiar face every time we bring one of the relics back here.
Yes. If you can bring more than one back, I would recommend that course of action. But
There's no way to set up one of those teleportation circles here, is there?
from my limited understanding of casting, it takes about a year of casting the teleport spell in one location. Usually that is something that the rich are able to do.
And
If,
lots of people.
If we go to Hawk's Nest, I can get a griffin and I can fly up here.
We got told no.
Why not?
Who told us no? Why can't you have a big kitten?
As,
Not a kitten.
as a clarification, it would be a hippogriff, not a griffin.
Hippogriff, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Just
Hippogriff.
a little bit different in stats, but
Yeah, fair enough.
still, still pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
One is a horse with an eagle's head. One is a gigantic lion cat with wings.
Okay.
Okay. You guys can take another long rest. Are you planning on leaving now or spending some more time?
We still have one more day. We still have 2 more big questions to ask, and then we can.
Then we can waste the last 4.
Oh man, have I got some questions to waste?
Abso-smurfly do I do too.
How are we looking on time? Do we want to take a break?
I have to leave in about an hour.
Okay.
So we can just call it.
Like 2 o'clock my time.
Okay, so another hour.
Yeah.
Is that good for everybody?
Yeah. So one more round of questions and then.
Cool. Yep. And
Yep.
then yeah, I have a good stopping point once we're done with this round of questions. So cool. All right. Yeah, you guys. You guys wake up. Harshnag does the thing with the axe. You guys enter in. Again, you're greeted there by Iragon. I think at this point, Harshnag would have, like during a certain point of the night, he would have gathered some stones and things, and he makes like a makeshift little cairn over top of Iragon's body, just to give him, so his body's just not just sitting there in the cold.
I'm 100% helping.
Sure, absolutely. Iragon doesn't seem too nonplussed about it either way, but he definitely gives you guys just a thanks. You didn't have to do you didn't have to do that kind of nod, but appreciates it nonetheless. But yeah, you guys are back in the chamber. Ask your questions or discuss about what questions you want to ask. Let me know when you're asking them.
Right, well, Lorelai's been obscenely quiet the last little bit after she learned some things. It seems like she just needs to take a little bit of sleep. Seven, you want to take over for a minute?
Of course. I don't mind.
As number 7, I will not be able to ask any questions.
First, where is the location of King Hackaton's conch?
You you know that already. It's the giant
What?
lords have the conches.
Oh, but I thought we didn't know specifically of King Hackaton's though, because we didn't know where. If you know what I mean.
I think talking about this, Iragon will confirm. I'm not sure that Hecaton needs a conch.
Oh. Okay. Okay. And we okay. I don't know where it sits down. That was conch. Okay. Well, then instead, I guess I'll ask the what moves are the dragons making in response to the ordering being broken?
Okay.
Good question. Good question. Family Feud rules. Good question. Good question.
He's reading, so we have some filler time.
You receive a response. Many great worms are making moves, but the doom of the desert is making them is causing the most mayhem.
So Flint Rock?
Doom of the desert causing many times are making past. Okay.
One second. Hold on. I gotta roll something.
Dun dun dun.
Gotta roll something. Oh shit!
Yeah, for someone
That's
else.
it. Oh.
Damn it.
Mitchell, you're off the quiet.
Well,
He's double dipping right now. Lorelei check. Oh, here we go. That's pretty
There we
good.
go. Yeah, all
That's
right.
pretty
Okay, Lorelei,
good.
what'd you learn?
What you got there, Lorelei?
Lorelei will say, the Doom of the Desert is mentioned in the texts from Nexene. It's an ancient blue dragon, I think.
Blue dragon.
A blue dragon, you said.
Okay.
Yeah, found found in deserts and coasts, proficient in flying, burrowing, lightning breath.
Hey, player to players, I'm pretty sure we just assisted that dragon, didn't we? Didn't
So
Lorelei
is that the
just
same
give us a
one?
song?
Oh, shit, what was his name? Oglo? Hold on.
Is that the same one?
Wouldn't
Doom of
Lorelei
the
know that
desert
then?
is very
Yeah,
specific.
yeah, she will say no. I'm just looking up his name. Ortholentor. Olo. No, it's not him. He's not a monster. He's a lover of art. Him and the Doom of the Desert are two separate dragons. He's just an adult, probably only 2 or 3 centuries old. Embereth, the Doom, she's ancient. Could be thousands of years old. Harshnag will just kind of grumble a little bit. If it is an ancient worm that we face, we will need to gather our strength. We are not yet capable of an ancient.
Oh, that's right. I need drain strength.
It's good to know, though. We don't want to be seeing as how powerful this is. We don't want to be caught off guard by it. So whenever we travel, we should probably keep it, gather any knowledge on this so that we don't go as prepared as possible.
I don't go into the circle. I just go to Harsh and I can't remember the other guy's name right now.
Iragon.
Iragon. I go, hey, I have a question for you guys. How does one get Dryan strength?
Harshnag will say, I have known of potions that can temporarily grant one the strength of a giant. He looks to Iragon, and they both just kind of like do a kind of motion. The harvesting and necessary ingredients are a bit uncouth. Iragon will.
Okay.
It requires the toe of the specific type of giant that you wish to gain the strength of. For instance, a toe of a frost giant, drinking that would give you the strength of a frost giant, mechanically making your strength 25. If you drank a potion from a storm giant, it'd be set your strength score to 29. But those are very difficult to get and extremely expensive. Harshnag will say, additionally, there are belts of strength that have been imbued with the strength of particular giants. I have seen a belt of stone giant strength before. I'm certain that there are others scattered about.
Okay. Good to know.
Potions, toes, or belts.
As I do like a kind of slight look at the body behind him and go,
No.
Iragon will follow your gaze and then just kind of,
You're not using those, are you?
I suppose I'm not using them.
Can I? And I'm saying this in the most polite way possible. Can I have your toes?
Oh.
Make a persuasion check, Chad. You can have advantage.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay, you can add guidance. The strangest conversation.
I didn't take you for a footy.
persuasion plus.
I'm not going to yuck your yum, but yeah.
And what is guidance?
D4.
D4? Okay, so that's 15 plus 1 plus 2. That's 18.
18. Okay. I set the DC at 17.
Oh no!
As he's just like, right, I'm not using them.
You know what? It will help us out tremendously. You are making a noble sacrifice. 7, I'm gonna need your help.
If it's all right with you, to my knowledge, you only need one for the potion. So, just the one?
Hey, if you only want me to take one, I'll take one. That's all I need. Which one do you want me to take? You can choose.
That I don't care as much about. I just don't want to feel like a commodity.
You absolutely do, and you are a very kind person. Thank you so very much. So very much. And I like.
We'll just say this is very strange.
Look, it is as weird to me as to you.
Harshnag, we're taking donations.
I don't want to participate.
Did you say donations?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gosh, what's Lorelai gonna come back to? Missing.
This has nothing to do with the game, but dumb jokes like that. I was helping my mom with a fundraiser yesterday. We were doing a purse bingo, and one of the purses had a bunch of snails on it. Our county sheriff was the one calling the bingo, and he stops everything when that purse comes out. He goes, "Hey, I just want everybody to know this one's going to be really slow to go out of style."
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
Classic.
It was fantastic. And I've known this dude forever, and it was like, God. Okay, that was good.
That's so good.
That was good. Anyway.
So, anyways, I will go take this toe real quick, and then I will give it to Seven because I know he's the potion guy.
Okay. Seven, this is an ingredient that is very difficult to come by. Hill giant toes, not tough. Stone giant toes, a little more. Frost and up gets a pretty difficult. Cloud giant toes, this is a very rare ingredient.
Oh.
Well, you have 2 or 5 questions remaining. No, sorry, 4 questions remaining.
Okay. You didn't prepare any of the questions.
If not, I got a question I can throw in there.
Yeah.
As I'm handing you the toe, I'm gonna walk backwards and I just turn to Seven, not knowing I've entered the circle, and I'm gonna go.
Hey, Seven, real question though. Like, how do I kick your dad's ass?
Then train.
So the question is, how do I defeat Seven's dad?
No, the word you used was, how do I kick his ass?
How do I kick his ass?
Wing your leg.
Great strength is required to defeat the former warden of the grove. Disrupting his concentration is essential. But being able to keep up with his damage output will be a challenge.
Just feel a little bit meta in here.
Yeah, I can't.
And I
Who
don't-
left the door
think of a
open?
way
Who left
to
the
do
portal
it.
open?
Basically, what he's gonna have like Zevin, he'll have several wild shapes that he has the ability to change into. You watched him turn into a dragon. That didn't look like a wild shape though, but you watched him turn into a dragon.
I mean, I didn't just tell him what level he is.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like Zevin, Zevin's concentration on his spells is very, very important. Trying to disrupt that is probably a big deal. Yeah. I think along with that, Chad, I'm gonna give you like a very clear sense that you are not yet ready. But someday
Okay.
you will be. Like there is like you see the through line, like there is a possibility.
And as I'm getting this information, I'm gonna do and take a step forward and get out of the circle.
My bad. My bad.
Both Harshnag and Iragon like face palm.
In my defense, left unsupervised.
3 questions left.
Here's a curveball at you guys.
We're good at curveballs.
A curveball? You guys, what? What? Oh man,
This must have been like the most horrifying episode for you to prep for.
dude. I'll be straight up. I read what the books give me, and then I like kind of prepare for the questions you guys gave me. But beyond that, it's just kind of like, okay. Luckily, I know the world good enough now that I can just kind of go along. It's
Just wing it.
well, this part of the story is pretty strategically placed as well. Like I'm pretty like everything is pretty well established that you should be able to answer these questions. I think if you're a good enough DM. But
Shade to all those other DMs.
yeah,
shade to all those
shade
Yeah,
to
other
all those
what's
other
up?
DMs that aren't cool.
You
like
know who
me.
you are.
I'm awesome. come
Take
at
that, Lee Mulligan.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Oh no, stop that. No, I don't
Oh,
want to.
no.
I don't want to start a beef with Brendan Lee Mulligan. Holy shit.
Hell yeah, Matt Mercer. Check
Nope.
this out.
No.
You're being called out right now.
I am good, but I am not. No. You have 3 questions.
Yeah, deflect.
Yeah. I cast shield.
I'm like that guy that's like hyping up a guy that doesn't want to fight.
Yeah.
So we're already talking about questions that you may not be prepared for, and I'm prepared to not have an answer for that.
Yeah. What did you have, Jamie? Sorry.
It's about the item. It's about the magical item.
Okay, but
It's
Jamie,
what is essentially.
Hold on. Jamie had the curveball first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was talking about curveballs, and then we, whirled.
Curveball that.
Yeah. What was your
What do you got,
curveball,
Jamie?
Zevin is going to drop his form, and the horns and the dragon, the salamander comes out, and I'm going to ask.
You hear from Iragon. Oh, fascinating.
I'm better in this form.
What? I'm gonna smile at Chad. I'm gonna be like, what? How can I maximize this to help protect the world?
Jesus.
And we're winding up, and here comes the slider.
Yeah.
This one.
Don't you just wish I went first?
This one is actually going to be very.
No.
This one is going to be very disappointing, Seven. I'm sorry. But the response in Giant, and it booms very loudly. I care not for the plight of mortals.
Ooh. All right.
I care not for the plight of mortals.
I feel like it was done in a tone that was fairly aggressive.
Oh yeah, like
and I looked to Zevin and I go, "Do you really need me to fucking translate that?"
No,
No, I didn't think so. Okay.
It was a very. I will admit, it was a very selfish question. And
yeah, it was good. It was. We got an answer.
Iragon will say, perhaps 2 broad strokes. That was a very big question for something like this. If you could have phrased it differently, maybe. I don't know, but you have to remember you're talking to the god of giants, not the god of mortals.
Yeah. Okay.
Stevie, do you have any more questions?
No.
You have 2 left.
Oh, is that?
Justin, do you have any? Or
I do. Yeah, I have one.
Okay, go, Justin.
How do I retrieve this magical item that we mentioned earlier?
It will arrive within the hour.
oh,
Son of a bitch! Oh, that's not good. See Lorelai do a history check. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna step out of the circle now.
1 question left.
If you guys don't have anything, I'm going to ask my stupid question.
oh no, I also have stupid questions. Wait. Let's all think like Lorelai for a sec. The 4 of us here can come up with a Lorelai question.
Additionally,
Okay.
Well, yeah, or if you wanted to, we could say that you let Lorelai ask this last question, and then
Yes.
when
Yes. Let's let Lorelai ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just cool. So
And then, so cut to the answer. That was really insightful, Lorelai. That was amazing. I can't believe we should have asked that question at the very beginning.
I know. I'm brilliant and smart and clever and everything.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you're our dictator, our fearless leader.
Harshnag will say, "So, where do you all plan on heading first?"
Ooh.
Well, to be honest, I kind of want to stick around for an hour.
If
Yeah.
you stick around.
I don't even know what the question was.
Where we're going first?
Eventually, as you guys are hanging out, I assume in the bedrooms, you hear an echoing voice coming down the halls. Hello? 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 Hello?
I immediately
cast
backflip off the
Thaumaturgy.
bed and go towards the sound.
Okay.
I cast Thaumaturgy and go, who dares disturb my slumber?
Only the diamond in the rough may enter.
give me a this I think is either deception or performance. I'll allow you to decide, Chuck.
Deception or performance?
I would love to give help somehow there.
Oh, fuck, that's a 6.
A 6. Okay.
I'm going to be banging my weapons together. Feel free to use the help action.
Take advantage on that. Take advantage on that.
Oh my.
Fuck, that's even worse. It's a 3. Who dares disturb my slumber? Ah! I mean,
but we cannot come in, but we have something for you. Harshnag.
my package has arrived.
Would you like me to come out with you, or should I remain unseen and ready?
Hold
I
back
got
for a
this.
sec. Hold on.
It's just Amazon.
I will stay within throwing distance.
Love that. Love that.
And then I push Chuck behind me and be like,
It may be Amazon, but I still don't trust them.
so I'll go
No,
first.
I got this, and I push ahead. I slip right through your feet.
As you guys begin making your way through the temple, you make your way back through the entrance, or to the entrance rather, down that long, narrow pathway where you fought the barbarians, their bodies having, I assumed Harshnag has cleaned them up and kind of tossed them off to the side. You get to the very large atrium that leads outside to the grand vista of the spine of the world, and you see floating there a ship. You see a wooden gondola, probably about 20 or so feet wide, maybe 50, 60 feet long. You see a very large red balloon that is tied to this gondola with many different ropes, and you see several different runners underneath of it, like a sled. You see them kind of like waving at you with a woman. They all are wearing like black leathers with masks over their faces. The one woman just kind of waves at you and then like gestures to the others, and the ship begins to rise up a little bit. It doesn't look like they can get super close to the atrium, like they can't land here, but they let down a rope ladder, and it like, it's blowing enough that you should be able to catch it and maybe anchor it on something, or just Chad holds on to it.
Chuck looks up and goes, very fucking funny.
And they're kind of waving you aboard.
I think our ride has arrived. Sorry, it
I'm already
wasn't
helping
Amazon,
Stevie
it was
up the
Uber.
ladder. I've already put Stevie onto the ladder to climb first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pick up Lorelei next. Whoever's beside me, I'll start putting them onto the ladder.
Okay. Everybody starts climbing the ship.
And then I looked at Harsh and I go, You're staying. You're staying here, and I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done so far. We couldn't have gotten this far without you, and it's been fun kicking ass with you.
It was an honor fighting alongside of you all.
And
perhaps you and Chad, after, most of all. We sure
and that's when I let go of the ladder,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, "One more time, Harsh."
All right, I think I can make it up there.
Woo!
He will make sure that you have a good hold on Chuck, and he will throw you up as he waves goodbye as you both land on top of this ship. As you do, and the ship starts to rise up a little bit a ways, you see a crew of about 7, maybe 8, all currently at attention, though a few of them look a little bleary-eyed. Maybe they're probably like the night duty individuals. They wear dark armor, leathers, with masks over their faces that just leave their eyes exposed. A few of them wear like kind of turban-style headbands. Others just wear some of them are wearing like woolen hats because it is you're out in the fucking mountains. It's fucking cold. You see a woman with long white hair kind of trailing underneath of her mask walk up and just reach out a hand. We come to you on behalf of Cloth, the great dragon of the north. Cloth offers you this vessel and our services as a gift, so that you may cross his vast domain while avoiding the many perils of the land below. She pauses for a second and pulls something out, at, like, you know, a note, and she, like, war against the giants is inevitable, but the great dragon commands you to forge ahead and face your destiny. The ordering of the giants is broken, and they are not united. Slay their leaders, and you may yet prevail. If you succeed in quelling the giant threat, Cloth offers or bids you come to his hidden veil, so that he may reward your bravery. I am the captain, Delphine, at your service. And I will post all of that in the chat so you can read it.
Delphine.
Yes.
I gotta say, your timing is impeccable.
Yes, it was made very clear by the Great Worm that we should make it here with all haste.
Interesting. He knew we were going to be here.
Cloth knows many things, yes.
Well, where to first?
I think that's a hard look at everyone stares at Lorelai.
Yep.
If you guys would like, we can call it there.
I think that's a perfect fade to black.
Really? Okay. I was hoping to kind of get a direction before we.
I would kind of like a general direction because I do need to prep this stuff.
Yeah, as much as I want to wait for Lorelai, I think actually having a direction would be great. So, you know, the closest one is the Great Worm Cavern, but my personal stake is in going to Hawk's Nest and then to One Stone.
Honestly, I think we should do farthest and make our way back, because if we go collect things, we can make our way back with things.
I was gonna say that was my next suggestion.
Where?
So,
Like Grandfather Tree or Flint Rock.
Jesus.
no, the farthest, like, are we talking about like side quests and everything, or just these?
Well, I think it's primarily the relic, and then if there are things along the way, right, on the way there, on the way back, we pick those things up. So,
We also somehow have to make it the Daggerford.
which
Right.
is the furthest? What is that? What's that Loudwater again?
Waterdeep?
Loudwater is a teleportation circle,
Oh,
I think. Let me double check. But
Teleportation is the red.
okay.
No,
Oh.
I have.
Let's end the stream real quick. I forgot that we were doing that.
yeah.
So, so
Hey, behind the scenes.
Hey,
Hey, we've paid no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I mean, maybe some people would find it interesting. I don't know, but I think that we could just go ahead and call it there. We'll do all this other stuff behind the scenes with just us. But
right.
Thanks everybody for listening. We have been the Wild Misfits. Stream every other Sunday. I think we're gonna have everybody next week, so it's gonna be more Storm King's Thunder. Fuck yes, this is gonna get so good, guys. I just can't help but gush about this story. I love this story. It's so good. We're having so much fun. Yeah, so that'll be it. Check us out on Twitch, the YouTubes, and tell people and all that stuff. Bye.
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 Bye.